All right, guys, welcome back to the newest video, I guess. I want to address something right off the bat. Yes, I'm wearing glasses because I messed my eye up again. A couple years ago, I ripped my cornea off. Wasn't a fun time. Messed it up again. Fun stuff, eyes healing, we're good. But yes, I need glasses. Anyway, because I know I look different and I'm also sunburnt, I just wanted to address those. Anyway, we're going to try to run this thing up the road today. Not going to go far, not going to go insanely fast. I just want to see if it moves because I'm not going to lie. I'm going to have a heart-to-heart here for a second. My motivation to do a lot of this got hurt a lot when the truck got hurt. Because this is not my full-time job. I don't make money off of it yet. But I don't know, just kind of sucked. But that's why I started this channel in the first place, was because I wasn't out in the garage much, wasn't motivated to get out here. I needed something to then motivate myself. So I started this channel to then get me out in the garage more. So just kind of in a little funk, but we're getting through it. It happens. Sorry, it's been like a little over 2 weeks since I posted anything. But anyways, I'm back. I'm here. Let's try to get this thing going. See if it makes it up the road. Say a prayer. I'm nervous. You guys seeing that? Look at that. Okay. Let's get this thing started. Run up the road. Please, I'm not kidding. Say a prayer. Nervous. Okay. Gonna clean up my mess. Okay. Oh, there's my speaker. Okay. Every time. He starts great. All right. Goes in reverse.
She said.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Too many whoppas. Whop. Okay. I'll be more gentle this time, I promise. All right, guys, a little sweaty. Old truck, it's hot out, no AC. Happens. But my takes on that test drive. I'm pretty stoked, to say the least. It drove really nice. Like, it seemed like it had, it seemed like the power was there, the shifts were crisp. It seemed really good, but there's a couple tweaks I need to make. So the speedo says I'm going 85 when I'm going 50. So that's not going to cut it. And there was a noise, I think. but I really need someone to ride with me so they can listen and hear if anything's going on. Also with the heat, black truck, I need to figure out how to get heat out of this engine bay. Had a couple ideas. This cowl up in here, I'm thinking about cutting or drilling a few air holes to let air go out. Like get into the engine bay and go out. So that might help. Also thinking about finally getting a shroud and a good fan on this radiator. The next option is probably a better water pump, then an oil cooler if it's still not cooling. But let me add to the list. Oil pressure seems slightly low. It normally cruises right around 60 PSI. Just cruising around 55 tonight. It's hot. Things change. It's probably about due for an oil change. I don't know. So there's a couple things. A little nervous about it still, but I got a basis to start on, right? So I know I'm pacing a lot. I pace when I get nervous. I'm still kind of nervous. I'm sweaty, see? But anyway, overall, success. I can say that wholeheartedly. Success. For what I thought was going to be a $5,000 bill, I got this truck driving again for about $400. 200 transmission, 50 in the drive shaft from the junkyard, and then about 150 for the yoke, balancing, and U-joints. So I'm doing pretty dang good, I think. But like I said, regardless, this was the confidence boost I needed. And I'm sure all of you have been in those positions before, where like, I don't know, you ain't got motivation. But, yeah, I just needed this. I'll throw this out there too. Some of you guys have seen my older logo. At the bottom of it, it says Romans 5, 3-5. I like that verse because I feel like it is the epitome of hot rodding and working on cars. I'm going to paraphrase because I don't know it by heart. I wish I did, but I don't, unfortunately. But it basically goes into talking about like our sufferings and how through our sufferings, we build character through it. And that's kind of the issue I ran into with breaking everything was I had that struggle. And yeah, it wasn't a big struggle. It's a first world problem. A lot of people probably wish they were in my shoes breaking a transmission. Far worse things can happen. I understand that. But what I'm saying is I was down. Started, diving into the word a little bit. Found that verse. And kind of resonated with me for the reason, like I said, we go through these sufferings to then build character. And I don't know. I don't mean to get all preachy on you guys, but I don't know. That verse kind of helped me get through this whole entire process of being bummed and, just getting through it. So, okay. Yeah. Now I got that off my chest. Anyways, this is going to be a super short video because I just needed to get something out there and just touch base. So, anyways, I will leave you guys with that. I hope you are as stoked as I am because this tells me my summer... Oh, sorry, got my thumb in there. This tells me that my summer is not over when it comes to driving this, going to local car shows, cruising with friends. Like I said, I still might not race it just because it's a iffy transmission and it's an iffy drive shaft, and I don't need to be going through catastrophic failure part 2, you know what I'm saying? So, anyways, like I said, we're still going to be able to make content. We're going to have wrenching content. I'm going to be hanging out with friends. I'm excited going to local spots around here. So I'll leave you guys with that. Thanks for bearing with me. I know, like I said, I've been kind of MIA with a lot of this, but I'm busy. Full-time job, working on a barn, fixing this thing. So, thank you. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you all. I'll see you in the next one.